Hello everybody and welcome back to another guide, and this time it is for the Salty Simulation 747, which is a modded version of the default 747. So without further ado, let's get into it. So first things first, want to get our battery on and then our external power on. So now that's sorted, you'll notice we've got no V-speed references here, and there is literally nothing on these displays on both sides. So, how would you get these up, you guess? You want to know. So, in order to get these up, you go above. In fact, actually what we need to do is get auto on, and we'll get the APU start on as well. You will have your IRSs, you've got left, centre and right. So, 2 turns on each of them, up to the nav position, and then it'll start to align. It'll say it on this one, on this display here, and then on this one, and it tells you the time also. So 6 minutes for left, 6 minutes for centre, and 6 minutes for the right. But if you're in a rush, you can always go into the salty menu on the primary, on the FMC, hit the IRS, it's telling us it's aligning, but you can do an instant align. So there you go. Obviously if you had a flight plan in, it would also have the flight plan already loaded up, but I'll show you how to load that flight plan up in a second. So just going to make sure our altimeter is set, still initiating the barometer. So if we were to go down into initial reference, and we go to ident, then position, got the positions, the coordinates there. We'll go into route, and we will send a request for the route. It'll pop up saying route 1 uplink ready. So you would load, execute, activate, and then it should be, and there we have our waypoints. So we'll go to performance initialize. So you've got your cruise altitude, so let's say it's 20,000, but 20,000, so let's say flight level 200, and let's just say the cost index is 20. And there you have it. It's already done the weights, the fuels, and the balances. It's telling us to select 20 degrees flaps. There's also 20, and then you can also put in your V1 speeds. So let's see, 145, 150 for the VR, and 155 for V2. Also got another page. So we're going to take off. So there we go, that's all set up. So then you'd go into your departures and arrivals, Girly 1T, runway 07, execute, go back into index, and then hit on arrivals. So let's take arrivals Manchester, so let's just say we go for ILS 23 right, and then we'll go list 1 Mike. So we'd hit that in, go back, and go back to the menu, and what we'll see on here when I zoom out, obviously because we're facing a different way, but it's got off flight plan, you can just see it there. So let's go plan, there you go, it has our flight plan. Now notice there's discontinuity between Setel and the next waypoint, but we'll not worry about that. I'll make a separate video on that and how to fill in discontinuities on your flight plan, but since we're not going to be flying, I'm just going to leave that there for now. So Also, it's still the same setup as the Sobo. So you've got all your autopilot panel here, all your heading, speeds, altitude, flight level change, LNAV, VNAV, altitude, heading holds, altitude holds, approach mode holds. Got all our lights up here, same as the other one, same with anti-ice. Got the fuel pumps. You can also change the temperature of the cabin now. Obviously it's still the same, and it is practically the same to start up. So if we were to do a start up, you'd push these, so all engines are active, and then would turn the fuel pumps on, and you can hear the engine going on. Also, don't forget to start the APU. I just dropped a doozy on that one, but there's the switch there. Obviously you do that before you turn the engines on. Put the APU gen on. See, all the engines are now live. Obviously on the VATSIM network you wouldn't start your engines at the gate, you'd wait until you do your push and start clearance. And that is it for the basic startup of the Salty 747 mod. There's also various other things you can do. You can even log on to your ATC. Also, if you go into the menu, you've got your maintenance, airline policy, cross-load, check the airline policy, and you've got your sensors. Back to... And you've also got a lot more other stuff, so you can go into the meta, get it from VATSIM, Unreal Weather, Pilot Edge, Avio, Meteo Blue. You can get an ATIS, VATSIM, Pilot Edge, Avio, FAA, only in the US. You can also select fuel and start the refuel. You get an OFP request. There we go. Go back. You've got miscellaneous. You can get co-pilot are both sitting in the aircraft. For some reason it's not working for me. Then you've got your flight plan sync, and then your port at the top of descent. You've got units going kg or pounds. Obviously you've got your sim brief. Enter your sim brief ID in there. I've got mine in there. I'm not going to open that up. But you click that button, it'll give you an option to put in your sim brief ID. Put in your sim brief ID, which will be a bunch of numbers or whatever it is. And then you'll be able to import your flight sim from SimBrief like I did earlier on in this video. So, that is just a basic setup on how to get the Salty Simulations 747 started up, and how to load the flight plans from SimBrief. So, thank you all for watching this video, and if you want to see any more videos like this with different planes, please let me know down in the comments below, and don't forget to leave a like, share and subscribe, and I shall see you in the next video.